Going into Lowe's. Here we are in Lowe's. We're in Lowe's. Still trying to figure out some more things because I cannot wait to show you guys the projects that we're going to be doing today.
She's going to eat it up.
You know, this is why you can have kids, teenagers on your stuff. So now I'm just checking out the different types of wood I will need for this project. I'll list everything I purchased from Lowe's in the description below. So what I'm doing right now is I'm inspecting the wood. And you always want to make sure that you do inspect the wood carefully to ensure there's no bowing, splits, large knots, or any other imperfections. So I got all my wood cut for my projects. And if you don't have the tools to cut your wood at home, don't worry about it. Lowe's or the Home Depot can cut the wood for you. You just have to let them know your measurements that you need, and they'll cut it for you. By the way, you want to make sure that you sand your wood. I previously sanded my wood before I even started this project. You always want to make sure you have a smooth and even finish. Together. That last one right here is giving issues, but I'm going to go with that regardless. I'm going to use the tight bond glue. I couldn't figure out if I wanted this glue or the Gorilla Glue for all, so let me try this one first and see which one works a little better. So I'm going to give you guys a little tip. You can see how I applied the glue onto the wood. You don't want to just squeeze the glue onto the wood and immediately connect the pieces, because that's when you can end up with excess glue oozing out, or worse, or an uneven bond. Of another noodle board that I did, showing you how I applied the glue correctly, so you can see exactly how the glue should be applied for best results. I recommend using a brush to smooth the glue evenly across the surface. This is going to help ensure that the glue is spread thin and consistent, giving you a stronger bond. So next, what I'm going to do is put this piece underneath the board, or lift the board up, whichever way it's easier. And then I'm going to flow it and have the board. Remember, this is still my bottom. Please get in trouble. I know some of you are probably thinking like, what is she doing? But trust me, it all came together in the end, and it turned out great. And yes, I know there are other ways to do this, but at the time, this method just made the most sense to me. So I just, sometimes you just got to do what works. Put some heavy fabric. And y'all don't be judging me, okay? Because I didn't have the proper tools at the time to hold the wood together. So I improvised and used juice boxes as weights to help apply the pressure and help the glue stick properly. So I had my husband drill some screws into the wood just for extra security. Even though I believe the glue would have been fine on its own, but this was my first time making this noodle board, so I want to be extra cautious. Looks good? Yeah. Perfecto. And I gotta do the handles, but I'm not gonna do them yet because I want to stain. So this would be your first step before you actually apply your stain. I usually apply a pre-stained wood conditioner before staining, but I ran out this time. So since this noodle board was for me, I didn't even feel the need to run out to the store. However, don't skip this wood conditioner. It's a very important step, and it's going to help prevent blotches and ensures the stain applies evenly and looks its best. And also for the stain, I like to use a white rag or cut up a t-shirt just to apply it to the wood. Now it's time to stain the noodle board. I'm using Waverly wood stain in classic black to give it a sleek look. And I also chose this color because it matches my kitchen perfectly. I was aiming more for a darker look for the noodle board, so I applied about 3 to 4 coats of the black stain just so I can achieve the color that I want. When you're finished staining the wood, always use a clean rag to wipe off the excess stain. This will help give you a clean, even finish and helps the wood dry faster. This is not a one-day job. There are many steps to this. So I'm finally finished staining the wood. Now I'm going to weed the design, apply the vinyl, and then I will be moving on to painting. I finished weeding the design, so now we're moving on to applying the vinyl onto the board, and I'm using transfer tape to place the design smoothly and accurately. Next, I'm using my Cricut scraper and my brayer tool to help the transfer tape adhere to the vinyl and smooth out any bubbles. We are at the final step. I'm painting a design. I'm using white paint for this design to make it stand out against the dark stain. So here is the final result, and I love how my stovetop cover or noodle board turned out. This fits perfectly on my stove and the color goes so well with my kitchen. But let me know in the comment section what you think. If you enjoyed this project, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more DIY inspiration. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next videos, and feel free to check out my older ones while you're here. Till next time, stay blessed.